Hi everyone, so today's video is going to be the first in a series where I am going to be trying on my lipsticks and we're going to decide together if we want to keep it or get rid of it. So this is just like the first pass, because if you watched my entire makeup collection like organization video, which I'll link down below in case you missed it and you'd like to see it, then you'll know that I have so many more lipsticks than I want. And if we're just being honest, like we're telling the truth, like the secret, lipstick is not one of those things that I just love. Like, I love a hot pink lipstick and I love a red lipstick. Like, I love it, but I don't feel like I need 10 slightly different shades of a red. Like, I'm good with like 2, you know what I mean? So, because of that, I know that the amount of lipstick I have is just absurd. Plus, it's just absurd anyway. Like, lipstick goes bad. It goes bad faster than other things. These are all, like, my newest lipstick. Okay, so I've got, like, I recently acquired like one in a kit, but I think like besides that my newest lipstick is like 2 or 3 years old, and that's my newest one. I've got some that are much older than that, so like all of that, like, you know, that's a problem. So today we're gonna go through and we're gonna have a whole series. Like, I'm not doing it all today because that would take hours and hours and I do have to go to school, but today we're gonna start the series, and I think every day or every video of this, I guess, because I don't know that I'm gonna do it every single day, we're gonna go through 10 lipsticks. I'm gonna try them on and we're gonna just see how I like the color. This is not gonna be testing out formula and wear and all that, because I can do that in my project 10 uses, which is a series I have on this channel. I love it, where I pull out 10 makeup items and I keep it in that project until I use it 10 times. I decide if I want to keep it or not, and then I rotate through my collection that way. And I found that way is working really well. But when I have over 200 lip products, even if I just did lip products and I got 10 uses out of each one, which isn't gonna happen, every month, that would still take me 20 months. So over 2 years to sift through it. So that's too much. So we're just gonna go through it right now. This is gonna be like the first pass. I'm hoping to get rid of a bunch, but I don't want to get rid of products just for the sake of getting rid of things. I want to get rid of products because I don't like them. I've also made a huge change in my buying habits. If you don't know, if you're like relatively new here, I was on a no buy of makeup for over 2 years. Now I'm on a beauty budget. It's working really well for me. And I also am not wearing any lip products at all because we have COVID, and so we're wearing face masks. So because of that, I'm not, even if I do buy like a piece of makeup, because that's how it is now. I buy like 1 or 2 things, not like every week I'm buying more. So even if I do buy like, you know, a couple of pieces of makeup, I'm not buying anything for my lips because I'm not wearing anything, and I know it'll just sit in my drawers for months and get old until COVID's over. So I feel like now is also a good time because of that. So that's kind of the idea. I started this in a video that I did yesterday, where I ended up doing like a very impromptu declutter. So it's kind of like, I got the idea in the middle of that video. So we're gonna start actually doing the series today. And we're just gonna go for it. So I'm gonna use 10 lipsticks and we'll see if I like them or not. All right, so I'm gonna go in with hot pinks today because if I was gonna wear lipstick, that's what I would wear with this eye look also. Can I just tell y'all? So the base of this eye look is the Anastasia Riviera palette, but then I used this guy, which I've had forever, haven't used. I don't think I've ever used it once, but I pulled it out and I put it on the top of my vanity with like some of my Stila Glitter and Glows, because I wanted to pull out some of my like more spectacular things that I love and I would be happy to wear every day. But this is a NYX Roll On Shimmer in the shade Nude, and that's what you're seeing on like the lid, not the purple, but that like goldy shade, and it's fabulous and I love it, and I might wear it to my wedding, because if you don't know, hello, I'm engaged. It is a pink ring. I like pink. And we are getting married in December 27th. So let me pull out, you know, a compact so I can actually see myself apply these lipsticks. So this is the NARS lip gloss in Priscilla. I know lip glosses are like, it doesn't really smell anything, because some of them are probably bad. Like, if we're just being honest, I probably got some lipsticks that are bad in here. I know lipsticks are like coming back, and or lip gloss are having their heyday right now, but I don't know how I feel about them, honestly. Also, I said it in my first video, and I don't want these videos to become super repetitive, but just, you know, because this is like technically the first one in the series, I wanted to mention that I don't like to layer lip products as a general rule. I'm a like one and done kind of gal, because then like if I want to reapply throughout the day, I just have to grab one thing. So that's what I like. So like I know some of these things you could be like, oh, well, you could use that as a topper shader, that and that. I agree with you, but that's not how I like to wear makeup. So I'm not going to keep things just so I could use it as a topper or something, because that's not what I like to do. So NARS lip gloss in Priscilla. I did love this at one point. But do I love it now? Is it even still good now? It's got like that, like almost a milky look, if that makes sense, on the lips. How do I feel about that? The color is fine. I don't want to like do this the whole video. That's not beneficial. The color is fine. Okay, I don't love this, but I don't like dislike it and ready. I'm not ready to get rid of this yet. So, you know, we can put that in a project tint uses. So we're gonna keep one. All right, I'm just using a washcloth, y'all. This one's got Minnie Mouse. That's upside down. How embarrassing. It's got Minnie Mouse on it. My friend gave it to me because I let her stay here for a week. So she gave me some Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse washcloths. What a great friend. This is my Christmas mug for the day. We counted, y'all. This is not exaggerating. You know how in my previous video I was talking to y'all about how like I feel like I've just got way too much crap? So we're all decorated for Christmas. We're not completely finished because I've got to hang up my mantle again. But we counted our Christmas mugs. I'm not talking about all of our mugs. I'm talking about our specifically Christmas mugs. We have 23. We are 2 people with 23 Christmas mugs. That's a little ridiculous. This is an old product. This is the Milani Glitzy Glam lip gloss in Glow Girl. I'm pretty sure I got this like when they were leaving the drugstores, because I would go to like CVS and Walgreens, and they do these sales like a couple times a year where like a lot of things would be like 30, 50, 70% off, and they'd have little stickers on them. And those were the things that like were leaving the drugstores at the time, and I would just buy everything. Okay, still smells fine. Smells kind of watermelon-y. Oh, this is quite metallic. If you watched yesterday, I kept 2 pinks, and they were both metallic. So, you know, I'm not necessarily always going to be matching my lip gloss to my eye look, but just while I can, I figure might as well. I think if I'm gonna go with a metallic lip, I would much rather wear this one. This is the Urban Decay Vice lipstick in Big Bang. It's one of the 2 I decided to keep yesterday. Yeah, I think we're done with this. Don't think we need that. Also, just so we're all on the same page, and I hate to say this, and I'm kind of embarrassed about it, but you know, I try not to lie. Anything I'm not keeping is going in the garbage. COVID, obviously, but also like I've already said, so much of this is so old. Like, this I got while I was an undergrad. I graduated undergrad in 2015. So it's over 5 years old. I'm not going to give somebody that, you know? So, don't love that, but that's just where we are. And this is another reason why I'm so much better about not buying a ton of makeup all the time. So, this is the Wet n Wild lipstick in Rosebud. This is more of a neutral purple, more of a neutral pink. Let's see. I've never used it. Alright. I like that shade. I like that. That's pretty. Feels pretty comfortable. I mean, you know, obviously I have them on for like a minute, so can't really review the formula, but yeah, I like that. We're gonna keep that one. I sat there and I told Joel I wanted to be getting rid of a lot, and I've kept 2 of the first 3. That's okay. We're just making progress. This is an old Too Faced Crème lipstick. These used to be really big. This is in the shade Fuschia Shock. I think I really like this one. So I have to roll these up to make sure there's nothing like nasty on them. And this one is good. These used to smell. And they have a little bit of a smell now. Yeah, see, this is like a creamy formula, but it's also super pigmented. And let's just be honest, I'm probably going to keep some things that are the same color. We might do like once this is like pared down a bit, we might end up doing some swatch videos and then comparing and paring it down even more. But this is just like the first sweep. I love that. That's staying. All right. That's 4. Yeah, that's definitely staying. I've never used this. Oh gosh, it's got crap on it. How does it have crap on it and it's never even been used? This is an EOS Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Pink Me Up. Never used it. It is relatively new, but just because it's new, like I shouldn't keep it just. That like is a light pink. It made my lips lighter. I don't want it. I really don't. Like, I could use it as just like a plain chapstick, but I have like a chapstick I really like. So this, I don't need that. All right. 5 in. Let's go for 5 more. Oh, I forgot I had this. This is a Physicians Formula pH Maker gloss. It's got a light. And I remember when these like came out, and what was it, Gerard Cosmetics that had the light? And like, it's great. So when you're in the club, you can put on your lip gloss because it's also got a mirror. It's like, oh yeah. Yo, nobody puts on lip gloss in a club. I don't know. Maybe you do. I certainly never did. I don't really club that much. Or I don't know if I ever clubbed. But like when I go to bars, I never was gonna like, oh, let me reapply my lip gloss. No, that's dumb. I don't know. I don't know who decided like that was the story we were gonna tell with these glosses, because like nobody does that. I don't know. Maybe it's someone that's never been to a bar. Or maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you're sitting there like, girl, I reapply my lip gloss at the bar every time. Good. Guess you didn't kiss as many people in the bar as I do. I don't know. Okay, so this is one of those that gets darker. It's a really thick gloss. I'm already like, ugh, and it tastes bad. No, we're not gonna keep that. I don't want that. Do not want that. Nope, that's a no from me, dog. All right. Oh, I remember these came out. NYX Twistable, City Proof Twistable Crayons. I thought these were the best things ever. NYX you can't even buy in America anymore. You haven't been able to buy it in America in a long time. It was a very cheap drugstore brand. Like, these were like $2. And I think that was a lot of the allure for me, honestly, was the price tag. Not like, oh, this is really good. It's just like, oh, this is really cheap. I can have 10 of them and it's fine. Because that's where I was. I was about just getting more and more stuff. All right. It's actually really comfortable. I think the color's pretty good. Obviously my lips are getting darker because I'm scraping them. We're gonna keep this one. I'm gonna keep it for now. It's too warm to wear with this eye look. Let's go for a couple of purples, because I might also have done a purple look. Okay, limited edition, beautiful packaging. This is the Alice Through the Looking Glass lipstick in the shade Mad Hatter. When this collection came out, I bought everything in it. Not a single consideration for what I actually would wear. But I do honestly love a purple lipstick. A metallic purple lipstick is what I'm putting on right now. How... It's also kind of patchy. Just a little bit. I don't know how that got over there. That looks terrible. Like on camera, that looks super patchy. It doesn't look as bad in person. But it doesn't look great in person. It doesn't. I want to keep this, you can tell. I think it's time. That makes me sad. That makes me sad because I really like this packaging, but I don't want to keep things just for the packaging. I really don't. It's time. That one's gonna go. That's a bummer, but that's why we're doing this. Wow, my lips are hot pink already. All right. Got some glitter on it too. Some of that. I'm not ready to get rid of this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be good, but I'm not ready. We're gonna put that over on that side. Okay. I showed y'all one of these yesterday. This is the Sephora Rouge lipstick in the shade Hot Bikini. Though, it still looks practically brand new. I feel like this was one of my favorites for a bit. But, you know, you can have a favorite. But when you're bringing in new stuff every single day almost, it doesn't matter. You're still only gonna wear it like 3 times. Alright. Okay. Let's just be honest right now. I think this is still a favorite. Yep, we're gonna keep that one. We're gonna keep it. So, we've done 9. One more. Oh, wow. That's a little staining, isn't it? One more, and then we're done for the day. Let me get some more coffee. Can y'all hear the train? We have a train that's like right behind y'all. I hope this video is exciting and not just like super boring watching me try on lipstick. Maybe it is. I don't know. Alright, let me go in with this. I've never used this either. This is the Urban Decay Super Saturated High Gloss Lip Color in the shade Crushed. So this is like an actual lip pencil. But I think it's really pigment. I mean, it says it is. Let's see. It is like a Barbie pink. Which like definitely has its place, you know, in the world, in my collection at least. I think it's pretty. I'm trying to decide if I think it tastes bad. I can't decide. All right. I think I'm going to keep it for right now. I think I am. So that wasn't as many getting rid of as I thought, if we're just being honest. It just wasn't. But, you know, like I've said, I don't want to get rid of things just for the sake of getting rid of them. But I don't want to keep things either. So, we went through 10. I am keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, just making sure I actually went through 10. Keeping 7. We're going to keep the Sephora Rouge one. We're going to keep this Alice in Wonderland one. No, we're not. I'm going to be strong. I've got like 5 lipsticks in that color. I mean, in that packaging. It was just like one of my first purple lipsticks. So we're not going to keep that. So we're keeping 6. We're going to keep the Priscilla for now. Going to keep this Wet n Wild. Going to keep this Urban Decay. Going to keep this NYC. And I'm going to keep this Too Faced. So that's 6 we're keeping. And we're getting rid of 4. Urban Decay, this Physicians Formula, this Milani, and this EOS. I will say I didn't even think about it until just now, but I don't feel like I'm keeping things just because they're high-end or getting rid of things just because they're drugstore, because I'm keeping 2 lipsticks that were probably, they're both under, like they were like $2 each. So I feel pretty good about that. This isn't as many as I was hoping to go through or to get rid of, but that's still 4 lipsticks out of my collection. And I know myself, do y'all know how long it takes me to go through a lip product? Like 7 months, maybe longer. I was using a liquid lipstick for like almost 2 years. So these guys, they're gone. They're out of my collection. They're in the trash. These 6 we're gonna keep. And again, you know, as I keep going through, I might end up deciding to get rid of some of these 6, but this is just the first pass. The very first time we're gonna go through. I'm really liking this lipstick. Glad I kept it. And I'm sure without at least to me, it makes sense that as we keep going, we're gonna end up getting rid of more stuff. Also, pinks, reds, and purples are my favorites. I didn't get into reds today, but those 3 are my favorite kind of lip colors. So obviously I'm gonna keep more of those. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. Honestly, I think that's pretty good showing for the first time. Let me know what you think. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope it's not boring. Obviously, I'm not gonna go through all of the like information every single time because that would be super redundant. But I just wanted you to know, you know, where I was and how I was feeling. So I hope you enjoyed this. As always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments, go ahead and leave those down below, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.